just me and Glam Goat Mask. Yes, indeed, it is Mask Monday. And here is Peaches, my little Florida princess. Mwah. Anyways, guys, so we're gonna mask up. We're gonna use some Glam Glow, a little bit different, but I kind of want to jazz it up a little bit. So if you want to see what we're doing, come on back. Alright, so I think like the first thing I need to do is get the hair out of the way, because, you know, there's that. It's a messy, but, you know, there you go. Whew. So, I got this cool pink thing. Thank you, Jessica. Loving it. Alright, so we are going to use our, comes in a jar. This is Glam Glow from Hollywood, California. Probiotic recovery mask. It's called Berry Glow. Berry, because I think it's made with berries. So that makes it sort of a superfood, I think, if it's made mostly with, you know, I don't know. Don't listen to me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, so apply an even layer to clean skin. Leave on for 10 minutes. For best results, tissue off and smooth in any excess. If desired, rinse and pat dry. Follow with your normal skincare routine. Okay, so I guess if there's residue, we'll just tissue off, whatever. So here, Glam Glow. I think most of you have heard of Glam Glow. You can get this at like Sephora. I think Beautylish, but I might be wrong there. I'm not positive. I love the color of this. It's a little bit purpley, but you know, that's alright. I do have a mirror somewhere. Like, why am I trying to do this without a mirror? Because, you know. This is one of those two-sided mirrors, so I don't really want to point it at you, because, you know. So, I'm going to put this on a little bit. I don't know. Can I do it? Well, no, not really. A little bit, like generously. Generously. I also, when I do a mask like this, I kind of like to pull up my brows. See if I can't get those brow hairs to, you know, start growing the direction I want them to. You know, started taking biotin because I wanted my nails to grow. And I gotta admit, my nails are definitely, they're looking better. They're still not what they used to be, but, you know, neither is the rest of my body. Yeah, the old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be. She's still kicking now. But, seriously, the biotin seems to have really gone crazy on the hair growth. The hair, you know, my hair up here on my head is, I don't know that it's growing any faster, but what I've got definitely seems to be stronger. Like it's getting thicker, and you know, there's less fallout. And it's definitely, you know, getting thicker. I mean, I didn't have any real bald spots to begin with. I don't think. I know my mom had one, but my mom had permanent wave every freaking 6 to 8 weeks for, I don't even know, for as long as I knew her. And I don't know how long before that, but yeah, she was a every 8 weeks to the go get to the beautician to go get a perm in her hair. And she never did it herself. She always went to a beautician. It didn't matter how broke we were. I think one time we didn't have the money for her to go, and that's when I found out just how, serious that was, because she was like, oh no, do not let this happen again. And I was like, okay, Mom, alright. Alright, so I've got her on there pretty thick. You can kind of tell. I mean, it's there's what it looks like. It kind of looks like a sort of a thick berry soup, maybe. I don't know. But, I don't know. I don't use this real often, like maybe twice a month or so. Now, it doesn't say anything about covering it, but I find that if you cover your mask, first off, you don't end up losing so much moisture, and it doesn't evaporate. And you don't feel like if something touches your face, all of a sudden it's coated with, whatever. It feels a little safer, We're gonna rub some into the neck, cause, why not? A little of this, what do we say, 10 minutes? Okay. Alright, well that's a nice short mask, really. We're gonna use this to, I guess we're supposed to kind of go up with this, right? Whew, so you guys, I took a week off. I have like vacation time, and so I took a week off. I didn't have the money to actually go anywhere, but I have so much stuff that needs to be done around the house, and I was able to just kind of relax, which I gotta tell you, just being able to take a week and relax, even if you don't go anywhere, I mean, that's worth it right there, So I go back to work Tuesday, but I had off for the 4th of July, which was cool. I haven't seen the 4th of July fireworks in like years and years and years. So it was, I jumped at the opportunity to go, and we went to the town of Alachua, which is located in the county of Alachua. I know, right? Alachua. But, we got there, first off, I went with a friend, and, it was her husband, and, his 2 children. One is kind of a young girl, and the other one is, I don't know, I guess maybe a teenage boy. Anyways, so we wanted to go early, so we left my house. They came and picked us up. We left my house at about 5. And then we thought, we'll stop and get something to eat, right? Like, never thought about the stuff we might need once we get there. No, we're just, on the way. So, we went to Taco Bell. Let me tell you what, we figured the cheapest way to do this would be to just get 2 of the, I don't know, they have like the box that comes, I don't know, 15 or 20, I don't know how many. But we got 2 of those, and one was chicken, because I don't eat beef, and the other one was, just regular hamburger. I think that the chicken might have drove the price of it up a little bit, because, it was my suggestion to, let's go ahead and just get 2 of the boxes with beef, and just let me get, I'll order 3 extra, chicken burritos, because I know the chicken costs more for whatever reason. So, and 5 drinks. Like, basically, I think they had medium. I told her to get a small for Jake and myself, because, you're sitting there, you refill it yourself. There ain't no reason in paying for a large unless you're, to go. And then I think she got, so like 2 mediums and 4 small, right? So 2 medium and 4 small drinks. And these 2, I don't know. If you know, comment below. I think 20 comes in, I don't know, maybe it's 10. I don't know. I don't even know. But we got the box. We got 2 of the boxes, right? $75. It was actually like $50 for the burritos, and it was like 25. I'm like, 25? How is it? Are they $5 a piece? Like, how is it $5 for the drinks? I think something wasn't, you order by the kiosk now, and I think something got messed up on there somehow, because it didn't seem to me like, whatever. Anyways, before we went in, I slipped her a $20 bill and said, hey, this is put towards food for me and Jake, just get whatever. Get us each a small drink, and, get me 3 chicken tacos, soft shell tacos, and, I'll, I figured $20. Shit, now I feel like I wish I'd have had another 10, because, I didn't have any more cash with me, because I really thought 20 would be plenty. I was wrong. Wrong. Yeah, I should, I feel like I should have gave her another 10, but it'll work out. Later on, we'll go do something, and, I'll pay for most of it, so, it'll work out. It all works out in the end. We don't, like, tit for tat, really, but, that feels so good, So, we did that, right? And we were like, okay, we sat there. I don't know what time it was when we got to the actual, where they were going to have the fireworks. Blah, 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 blah. But, we got there pretty early. There was, we got right in, got a nice parking spot, like really got a nice parking spot. You still had a heck of a walk to get to where you were, going to sit to watch the fireworks, but that was okay, and there's a whole bunch of like little booths, stands set up, for food, and, food and drinks, basically. Yeah, I wish they would have had, like, refrigerator magnets or something. I'm big on refrigerator magnets. Like, seriously, if you live someplace that they have, a refrigerator magnet with your, town and state on it, my address is in the description box. I would love to, have a refrigerator magnet where you live to put on my refrigerator. I used to collect, like I'm off on another subject here, but I used to collect keychains. Yeah, I gotta stop that. I gotta stop that. Way too many keychains. Not enough keys, way too many keychains. But, I do have some really interesting ones, though. Comment below, let me know if you'd like me to, I know keychain sounds like weird, but I have some that are like from Africa. I have some handmade ones. I have some really weird keychains. But anyway, so we get there, we go, we find a nice spot. They have like a dome thing, and there's a band playing. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then all of a sudden it dawns on us, we don't have chairs. We didn't bring any chairs. We don't even have they didn't even have a blanket in the truck that we could make the kids run back and get, because Jake would have gone with them, of course. To sit on. We had nothing. So, honey, we are sitting in the dirt, And, it was not too bad. It was only I think 88 degrees that day instead of, a million. It was only 1,000. So that was pretty cool, and it was late in the day, so we're a little bit worried about rain, and you could see where little, thunder boomers were happening around us, but fortunately nothing came down where we were at. It was fun, it was fun, but I will tell you this, we're going to do it again next year is our plan, and we do that shit next year, we are not going to forget chairs. Will not make that mistake again, because we were there, oh shoot, maybe 6:30, and the fireworks started at 9:30. So we were there like, what, 3 hours early? That's a lot of standing, or sitting in the dirt. And then, a lot of people had brought like a football. They were kicking a ball around. They were, playing frisbee. I mean, it was a big field that we were in. And then there was like off to one side of the field there was a hill, and that's where the dome where the band was playing was in there. And here's the field, and then right behind the dome it kind of like goes up, right? And that's where they did the fireworks, which was freaking awesome. If you get a chance, go back and I'll try to link it, but I'm not really good with the whole links thing yet, but I'll try. Go back to the Alachua, Florida fireworks 2023, something like that. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's right after the 4th. But it was like they were going off, but they were like right over you. I mean, it was a whole different view than what I'm used, I mean, usually you're watching the fireworks, you're like watching right there, right? No, this was like on above you, I mean, it was like the sky was filled with the fireworks. It was really, you could almost imagine back in the day when, when they had that war, the rockets and, things going off in the air like that and all the smoke, and like it really kind of brings home the whole war thing, and kind of makes you think about what the guys went through. They're shooting at each other, they're wounded, they're dying, they're laying on the ground, there's all this smoke in your lungs, and there's light from the rockets, and then dark, and ooh, a lot of respect. I think sometimes people they forget what Independence Day is all about. I actually have a friend on Facebook. I don't think she's watches my YouTube, and okay, it's about time to take this off. I hope she doesn't, because I don't want to seem like I'm being rude to her, and I don't understand this. She made a post on Facebook and said, which I'm like, okay, first off, you're just trying to make a statement, because why would you even make a post and say this unless you were trying to, call attention to it? We're gay, so we don't celebrate Independence Day. I don't really understand that, because with the theology that I would think that would stem from would mean that women shouldn't, because let's face it, when we won that war, basically we became an independent nation from Britain. That was what that was about. That wasn't the revolution. It was from Britain. So I don't understand what being gay has to do with it, because like I said, if you're insulted because you're gay, then you should be insulted because you're a woman. So basically what you're saying is the only people that Independence Day did any good for, you know, the only good of not being a British community right now, the only people that did any good for is white men, because that's basically, you know, who that catered to. Now, that's when it was born, okay? Things don't stay the same. I mean, I know when you're 20 years old, you think that, you know, things are going to pretty much be like that forever, but they're not. In another 20 years, they're going to be so different, you're just not even going to believe it. And people are going to think different even 20 years from now than they do right now. But, wow, this is, I didn't even use a napkin. I just, a tissue. I just rubbed it in. I really like this. But, you know, the nation is growing, and we've come a long way since that first Declaration of Independence. Thank God, because we're not stagnant. That means we're growing, you know? So I don't understand not celebrating Independence Day, because I don't know, do gay people have more rights in Britain? I don't understand that, but that's just me. I'm old. I don't get it. I think everybody is equal, and, you know, on my little place of America, Sue-America, my little spot in the land, everybody's equal. You are, you know, you are judged by your deeds, not by the color of your skin or how much money you have or whatever, you know. My opinion. So, Goat Give Day. I'm going to try to do a link for that too. We'll see how that works. Okay, so the word for Goat Give Day today is going to be berry. Okay, so go back to that video, find your, you know, watch the video, hit the like button, follow the directions in the video. So, go to your original comment and add a comment that has the word berry in it. So that'll give you an extra entry. We are, you know, it's only 400. So we're going to do the small, what is it? The controversy. Controversy? Yeah, because the conspiracy pallet's the big one, right? The controversy palette, the small palette, and, you know, a few other things too. But yeah, we're gonna do that palette, and like I said, there's a lot of other stuff in there too. But go sign up for it. Let me know, comments below, your opinions, your thoughts, any subjects that you'd like to discuss in the future on Mass Monday. Until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing, wake up dancing. Kind of pulling a little bit. Wake up dancing. Every single day. Bye!